What if the secret to true happiness lies in the virtue of modesty? Imagine a life where happiness is not a fleeting sensation, but a profound state of contentment and peace. This is the essence of happiness in Islam, a religion that emphasizes not just the pursuit of pleasure, but the quest for a deep-rooted sense of fulfillment. In Islam, happiness is more than just a passing emotion. It is a condition of tranquility and satisfaction that comes from living a life in harmony with divine teachings. It's about understanding that every moment, every event, every breath we take is a gift, a blessing from the Almighty. Happiness in Islam is a calm, steady stream that flows through our lives, providing us with a sense of purpose, direction, and peace. But what role does modesty play in this? In Islam, modesty or haya is a key virtue, a protective shield that safeguards a person's dignity and honor. It is a quality that transcends physical appearance and extends to our thoughts, words, and actions. It is about being humble, being respectful, and maintaining a sense of decency in all aspects of life. Modesty encourages us to be mindful of our actions, to treat others with kindness and respect, and to live a life that is pleasing to our Creator. It is not about restriction, but about liberation. Modesty frees us from the pressures of societal expectations and allows us to focus on what truly matters: our relationship with God, with ourselves, and with those around us. The intersection of happiness and modesty in Islam is a powerful one. They are not separate entities but intertwined elements of a harmonious whole. Modesty cultivates a sense of gratitude and contentment, leading to true happiness. It is a shield that not only protects us but also enriches and enhances our lives. Thus, happiness and modesty are intertwined in the Islamic worldview, each enriching and supporting the other. By embracing modesty, we open ourselves to a life of genuine happiness, a life rooted in respect, gratitude, and divine love. How does one achieve this profound sense of happiness in Islam? This is a question that many may ponder. The answer, however, is not as elusive as one might think. Happiness in Islam is deeply rooted in the connection with the divine, with Allah. This connection is fostered and nurtured through prayer, gratitude, and remembrance. It's not just about the ritualistic aspects of these practices, it's about the profound sense of peace and contentment they bring. It's about the tranquility that washes over you when you bow your head in prayer, the joy that fills your heart when you express gratitude for the blessings in your life, and the comfort you find in the remembrance of Allah. This spiritual connection transcends the ephemeral satisfaction derived from material possessions. The new car, the designer clothes, the latest gadget. These things may bring momentary pleasure, but they cannot provide the deep, enduring happiness that comes from a meaningful relationship with Allah. Material possessions are fleeting, they come and go. But the peace and contentment that stem from a strong spiritual connection, that is everlasting. But it's not just about the spiritual connection. Achieving happiness in Islam also involves doing good deeds, helping others, and living a life of purpose. It's about using the gifts that Allah has bestowed upon you to make a positive impact in the world. It's about the satisfaction that comes from knowing that you're making a difference, that you're helping to alleviate the suffering of others, that you're contributing to the greater good. These actions don't just benefit the recipients of your kindness, they also enrich your soul. They fill your heart with joy, and your spirit with purpose. They make you feel connected, not just to Allah, but also to the world around you. They make you realize that you're part of something bigger, something meaningful, something beautiful. Therefore, the path to happiness in Islam lies in spiritual fulfillment and service to others, not material accumulation. It's about nurturing your relationship with Allah, expressing gratitude for your blessings, remembering Allah in your daily life, doing good deeds, and living a life of purpose. That is the true path to happiness in Islam. But what does modesty really mean in the context of Islam, and why is it so important? Modesty, or haya in Arabic, is a concept deeply woven into the fabric of Islamic life. It's more than just a dress code or a set of rules, it's a lifestyle and a mindset. Modesty in Islam extends far beyond the physical realm and encompasses our speech, behavior, and even our thoughts. Imagine modesty as a shield, a protective barrier that guards one's dignity, honor, and spiritual well-being. It's not about restriction but about respect for oneself and for others. It's a deep-seated sense of propriety that guides a Muslim's interactions with the world around them. When we speak of modesty in clothing, it's not just about covering the body, but also about expressing one's identity and values. It's about choosing to not let physical appearances define us, but rather our character and actions. Modesty in speech is about being mindful of our words, choosing them carefully to ensure they reflect kindness, respect, and truthfulness. It means avoiding harmful speech, gossip, or vulgar language. When it comes to behavior, modesty is about acting with dignity and decency. It's about being mindful of our actions and their impact on others. It's about treating others with kindness and respect, regardless of their status or background. And modesty of thought? That's about cultivating a humble and respectful attitude towards ourselves and others. It's about recognizing our strengths, but also acknowledging our weaknesses and areas for growth. It's about avoiding arrogance and pride, and instead fostering a sense of humility and gratitude. Modesty in Islam is not about being invisible or subservient, but about being true to oneself and respectful of others. It's about maintaining a balance between our spiritual and worldly lives, and about creating a space where we can grow and thrive as individuals, while also contributing positively to our communities. In essence, modesty in Islam is a comprehensive way of life that promotes respect, dignity, and humility. So how do happiness and modesty in Islam work together to create a fulfilling life, you might ask? Let's revisit the key points we've discussed so far. Happiness and modesty in Islam aren't isolated virtues, they're intricately interwoven, each strengthening the other. Living a modest life as encouraged by Islamic teachings paves the way to genuine happiness. It's about embracing simplicity, being content with what we have, and resisting the urge for excess. This modesty isn't just about material possessions, it extends to our actions, our words, even our thoughts. When we choose to live modestly, we align our lives with the teachings of Islam. And this alignment brings about a profound sense of peace, tranquility, and contentment. It's a happiness that is deep-rooted, lasting, and resilient, unaffected by the fluctuating tides of life's circumstances. To conclude, happiness and modesty in Islam are two sides of the same coin, working together to create a life of harmony, respect, and deep-seated contentment.